Hi, Tom here. Welcome to today's video. Capricorn. The last few weeks have been about structure for you. Alignment, responsibility, stability that didn't require force. You didn't rush it. You didn't dramatize it. You built something solid. This week is different. This week isn't about maintaining what you built. It's about allowing it to expand. From a Vedic perspective, the energy now moves into outward growth, but not chaotic growth. This is growth that rests on foundation. And that matters to you because you don't trust expansion that doesn't have weight behind it. You may begin to notice small openings, opportunities that feel aligned instead of stressful, conversations that hint at progress, momentum that doesn't require overextension. This isn't random. This is the result of internal and structural work you've already done. Capricorn. Your strength has always been discipline. But this week teaches you something new. Discipline creates stability. Stability invites opportunity. And opportunity doesn't have to feel risky when the base is strong. You may feel subtle lift in your energy this week. Not adrenaline, not urgency, just possibility. A sense that forward movement is available again, without pressure attached. That's expansion from stability. So here's the deeper lesson for this week. You don't need to tighten your grip to grow. You don't need to overwork to deserve progress. You don't need to brace for success as if it's dangerous. What's aligned now moves naturally. You may also notice that people are responding differently to you. More receptive, more open, and more willing to collaborate. That's not coincidence. When you stabilize internally, your external presence shifts, and others will feel it. This week supports strategic expansion. Not saying yes to everything, but saying yes to what feels like a logical next step. One move, one opening, one opportunity that builds on what already exists. You don't need a leap. You need a continuation. There may be moments where old patterns try to return. Over-planning, over-controlling, assuming growth will create instability. Pause. Your foundation is stronger than your memory of instability. You are not building from scratch anymore. This week also brings a financial or practical undertone. You may notice improvements in workflow, money energy, or long-term planning clarity. Again, not dramatic. Just steady improvement. That's how sustainable growth looks. You might also feel more confident in your authority. Less defensive, less rigid. More comfortable occupying leadership without proving it. When growth feels safe, you don't need to dominate it. Now, let's talk alignment. one intentional practice for you this week. Say yes to one expansion that feels slightly bigger than your comfort, but fully aligned with your structure. Not chaotic and not reckless. Just aligned. That single yes could set the tone for the next several months. As you allow this growth, notice what changes internally. Less contradiction, more forward gaze. A subtle optimism slowly returning. That's earned confidence. That's momentum built correctly. Capricorn. This week isn't about grinding harder. It's about recognizing what you've built is strong enough to grow now. You don't need to push. You need to allow. And what expands from strength lasts. And you need to trust that. There's something important you should know. These horoscopes are based on Vedic astrology, also known as sidereal astrology. That means we're using the actual positions of the stars in the sky, not the tropical system used in most Western astrology. Because of that, your sun signs here may be different than what you're used to, and that's okay. In Vedic astrology, we don't start with the sun sign. We start with the moon sign, because the moon represents your mind, emotions, and how life is experienced day to day. First, always watch this for your Vedic moon sign. That's where this horoscope will feel the most accurate and personal. Next, I recommend watching for your rising sign, also called your ascendant or lagna. Your rising sign shows how these energies show up in your physical life, your body, your environment, and the situations unfolding around you. Then, you can also watch for your sun sign, which adds insight into your identity, confidence, and sense of purpose during this time. And if love, relationships, creativity, or money are major themes for you right now, I also recommend checking your Venus sign, called Shukra in Vedic astrology, for an extra layer of clarity. For weeks where things feel intense, faded, or life-shifting, it can also be helpful to look at your lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu. These show where growth is pulling you forward, and where old patterns are asking to be released. To find your correct placements, make sure you're using a Vedic or sidereal natal chart, not a tropical one. Once you know your moon, rising, sun, and Venus signs, and optionally Rahu and Ketu, you'll get a much deeper and more complete understanding of what's unfolding. If this message resonated with you, please like the video. It truly helps support this channel and allows these messages to reach the people who actually need them. And if you're enjoying these weekly Vedic horoscopes, consider subscribing so you don't miss future messages for your signs. You are not one sign. You are a system of energies, learning how to work together. Take care and be calm.